Good afternoon, everybody. Today is the 4th day of June, and I put together some notes on, a lot of it's my own personal feelings about this, and some of it's factual, but it's just a little narrative on why the Guthrie case feels so quiet right now. So I'm going to proceed with that. When it comes to the Nancy Guthrie case, a lot of people, myself included, we're starting to feel the same thing. The investigation isn't cold, but it definitely feels very chilly right now. And that's because we're in a phase where the public side of the case has gone almost completely silent. We don't know what the investigators are doing behind the scenes. We don't know what leads they may still be working on. And we don't know what evidence they're prioritizing. And we do know is that nothing new has been released publicly. There have been no new statements, no new searches, no new suspects, no new timeline corrections, and no forensic results yet. From the outside looking in, to me, it appears that the DNA testing may be part of the delay, especially since we know at least one hair was collected early on. But we cannot say with certainty that this is the only thing holding the case up. Investigators haven't confirmed that, and responsible reporting means we don't present speculation as fact. And honestly, this is where the press conference or even a brief public update would make a huge difference. We haven't had one in months. The ones we've had have not been very informative, and even a small factual statement, something as simple as, here's what we can confirm, and here's what we're still looking into, that would be helpful. And it would go a long way in clearing up some of the confusion and calming the public. So right now, all I can say is that this case is not cold. A case goes cold when there is absolutely no more leads to follow. And if we want to believe FBI and law enforcement, they still have a lot of leads to follow up on. But it is very, very quiet right now. And that quiet is why it feels so chilly. This doesn't mean the investigators have stopped working. Not at all. I believe there are many of them working very, very hard behind the scenes. But it does mean that we don't have anything new that we can release. And until they release something, the public narrative stays frozen. And frozen is not a place where we want to be. We all want some kind of movement. We want some kind of information. But while we still sit and we wait, there are still the possible movements that we may hear something about the new DNA. Maybe there'll be a new lead that comes forward. Maybe there'll be an old lead that surfaces in a different way. Maybe that's a timeline correction. It could be something as simple as that. Maybe that's a witness out there. Maybe somebody's going to come forward with something. There's still hope of that. We just don't know. What we can say is that the silence does not mean the case is over. It just means the next update hasn't arrived yet. And I can guarantee you that as soon as it does, everyone will know about it. So thank you, everybody, and have a good afternoon, and talk to you soon. Bye-bye.